Today we are making deviled eggs. My kids and I love making this great side dish about once a month. You want to use older eggs, about a week old after you bought them. This helps with peeling them. I normally use 6 eggs, but you can use any amount you like. There are different methods for making hard-boiled eggs. I use the cold water method. I have even used my air fryer, which is way quicker. Start off by putting cold water in a pot, then add your eggs. Make sure the water is covering the eggs by about an inch. Turn the heat to high. I also added a couple of caps of white vinegar. This helps prevent any egg whites from spilling into the pot if any have a crack. Once the water starts boiling, turn the heat off and cover with a lid. I let them sit in the covered pot for about 12 to 13 minutes. A few minutes before the timer goes off, I put cold water and ice in a bowl. This is to shock the eggs and stop the cooking process. After about 5 minutes, I start to peel the eggs. Once all eggs are peeled, I slice them lengthwise and remove the yolk to a small bowl. You can use anything you like to smash the yolks. I just use a fork, and it doesn't take that long. Once the yolks are smashed the amount you want, start adding in the remaining ingredients. I do not normally measure because I have made these so much I can tell what it needs. I add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard, 2 tablespoons pickle relish, a few shakes of parsley, salt and pepper to taste, and a cap of white vinegar. Be careful with the wet ingredients because if you add too much it will be very watery. It's best to add a little at first, mix and taste, then add more if needed. Once all ingredients are mixed, I cut a small hole in a storage bag and insert my piping tip. Then start piping the mixture into the eggs. You could just use a spoon to fill the egg half, but I let the kids help make this, and using a piping bag is easier for them, and less of a mess for me to clean. Once all the eggs are filled, I sprinkle with paprika to finish them off. Normally this is when I add bacon to my deviled eggs, but when I made these I used it all for breakfast that morning. Now you have made deviled eggs everyone will love.